Around the track live here at the Kansas State Fairgrounds as we get ready for the O'Reilly Auto Parts 65th Hutchinson Grand National Auto Races presented by Mel Hambelton Ford. Coming up tonight from 6 to 9 be a round of practice, round number 2 of practice. Practice last Sunday here at the fairgrounds. Drew about, what was it, C-Ray, 20, 25 cars over here?
I'd say 25, 30, yeah. It probably was really for what we were trying to accomplish. It was probably the right amount because several times we had to bring the water truck out and kind of spray it and just continue to work. And so I give everybody plenty of opportunities to be on the racetrack and still work on the racetrack also.
And of course, open practice tonight from 6 to 9 here. No admission to the grandstands. If you come out here to the fairgrounds tonight, you want to watch the cars practice, test, and tune a little bit, use the south gate. That big wide gate that they swing open, that's the one that'll be open. You just walk on up in the grandstands and sit down. No admission charge for that. And Phil, you had a big announcement today, baby. I'm kind of excited about this. What in the world's happening and how we doing on the 2021 Ford Escape?
You know, it's pretty cool. It's fun, exciting. Yes, we got the first 5. Going to get a key. Scott, you're not one.
Okay.
Was Sherry?
Neither are you. No.
No. Well, Sherry quit. She just turned the show off.
I already had the keys to it, so.
Okay, we got to figure this out here in a second. Not sure how to do that, Scott.
Okay.
I think it's a little blurry.
Maybe bring it in just a little bit, John. Yeah,
our
bring
producer,
it in
John Force out there.
and that way, just a little bit. Keep coming.
Be sure you don't cut us all out of the picture either.
Yeah.
Try that. Yeah.
All right, sorry for the little technicality there. We're trying to set up everything. So, yes, we had 5 winners we announced today, which was fun and exciting.
How about me telling you when I drove it over here for the parade?
Yeah.
I stopped. I seen somewhere where you could make duplicate keys. So I had one made, so I hope you don't have a problem.
Well, he's lying because they don't take keys anyway.
So I should be in good shape Saturday night.
Yeah, probably so. Anyway,
I don't think anybody think anything bad about it.
Nah, I don't think so either, would you?
No, not at all.
So, yes, we picked a 5 off Facebook, but you're still not out. You need to be in the grandstands Saturday night or anywhere on the premises to get to where we'll have several different tables set up for you to register Saturday night.
Now, let's clarify that. Because I've had a lot of people ask me, are they just going to call my name out of the grandstand?
No.
Because there are no ticket numbers.
No.
You're sitting as the grandstand is all GA. So how do they do? Let's make sure they understand this part.
Definitely want you announcing the winners, okay?
Well, Scott and I will be there.
Right. To announce the winners, okay?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Then.
Yeah, at least I'll take care of it. You'll screw it up.
I'll probably be taking a break up in the condo
it'll be
at that
too
time.
hot.
Yeah, so anyway, I just want you to all know we will call you or text you both once we draw the names so you can get that way too. We'll have you guys announcing it too.
Sounds great.
To make sure we got them, but we'll have to figure out the time frame then when you think intermission is going to be, and at least.
Okay, but let's back up. When they come in, if they're not one of the original 5 that you guys have already drawn, and we'll get to those names here in a little bit, but if as they come in, there's going to be how many registration locations that they have to go to be eligible?
Well, you had your trailer set up over there the other day, but I think we got to put someone in the trailer, your trailer and our trailer here to register up.
Take care of the participants.
Then at least we'll have several tables and everything set up inside for the grandstand for people to come into there.
Okay.
And then with probably, what do you think intermission is going to be? If you start racing at what time?
7 o'clock.
Intermission is probably going to be what, 8:30?
I'm thinking 9-ish.
Okay, 9-ish. So I'm going to say by 8 o'clock we'll have the other 5.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
And it costs nothing to register.
Zero.
And
I want to, we've done this before many times, and I will promise you the questions we get are, what do you do with our data? We're not going to do anything with your data. Not going to do anything with those slips. When they're done, we'll shred everything up and it'll be gone. But you have to worry about that stuff too to keep your privacy stuff. But we need your cell phone because as loud as it is, sometimes you might not hear, but again, we can get it all set up and everything else.
And like you said, we'll announce it multiple times as well, so everybody has an opportunity to hear it in between heat races and that sort of thing.
But then also you will call them.
We're going to call
a winner in the grandstand and text them so that they'll know. And Scott and I will be telling where they need to go to get down onto the racetrack to be part of the deal down there.
We'll have a huddle somewhere. Let's figure out where that huddle will be, C-Ray, before they're going to get all 10 together before we bring out money on the deal.
Yeah, and I make sure I know the winner because after this weekend, I may need a ride home. You're working on my car right now. I truly appreciate you very much.
Yeah, how's the starter in your car?
Well, I want to tell you something right now.
That's beautiful. You're lucky that happened where it did.
This is not because he's here, but I made a phone call. He was hurrying back here. He gave me Josh Profit's cell number. Josh Profit, within 30 minutes, and I live totally opposite end of Wichita than he does. In 30 minutes, I had a car to drive, and they had my car getting it taken care
Doesn't
of.
surprise me.
That's unbelievable.
That's the way they do it there.
No other dealership in Wichita or surrounding areas will do that.
But that's the way they've always done it at Mel Hambelton
It's
Ford.
amazing.
Not surprised one bit.
So, yes, I'm glad we got you taken care of. Now, I'll tell you, it was pretty close because I was in the plane coming.
Yeah.
And I got your phone. It rang one time, and I was just high enough I couldn't get it. But then I could text for a little bit. Then I was texting back and forth.
No,
so
yeah.
it's
And your
close.
phone's going funny, Scott, because you called me when I was over at the Taj Mahal.
Yeah.
And told me I was late to this show.
Yeah.
It said cannot receive phone call, so I had to let you
He's got
ring
you
out.
blocked.
I don't even know how to block
No, I
somebody.
said he's got you
Oh,
blocked.
he might have because it says I cannot receive phone calls, so I had to let it ring through.
I got a
and
thing
then
from
call you back.
I got a thing from Sprint says I have to get a new Sims card. So
Well, okay.
but let's get
Set
back
the
to
program
yeah.
up, will you?
Yeah.
So
right.
much for the personal
Wow.
problems.
Yeah.
Well,
God, 'cause these guys always got personal problems.
and you don't? Oh, Jesus.
Not that,
Yeah, all right.
not that I don't share on TV.
You've killed 2 therapists.
That's great.
That's outstanding. Plus
Okay,
all that
so-
bourbon he killed last night.
No kidding. You were right behind him.
Well, I wasn't drinking bourbon, though.
All right.
I sweated all that gin out on the front straightaway today.
Oh,
Man,
did you see
I
your
had to-
sign? You got
have
your sign
seen,
up
yeah,
there.
have you seen
Really?
the Mel Hambelton Ford representation that we put up today out here?
I have not.
Wow.
You saw I rolled in and rolled here, and here we are. So,
Matt, I was in charge of it.
oh,
I was in
really?
charge of
They
it.
screwed it up.
No, Phil, you shouldn't frown when you say, "Oh, really?" No,
I'm
you
listening
shouldn't
over
frown
here.
like that. Well, don't listen to that ear. Listen to this ear. Then.
Oh, okay.
All right. I was in charge. Matt Stam, myself, and Mark Bryant, friend of mine, were putting this sign up. And 35-mile-an-hour wind and a 40-foot banner.
Yeah,
Tell
that
you
would
what,
be a
we
little
ended
tough.
up halfway to Yoder a couple of times.
Yeah, I bet you did, too.
We did, but we got it up, and the thing looks awesome.
Does it? Good.
Awesome.
Now let me tell you what we got.
And there's no other signs up either. It's
Let me
great.
tell you, this guy ordered you a banner rather than a hardback sign.
Yeah.
So he's now going to hang this banner on guardrail. So that ain't going to stand. Well, let's put it on the edge of the concrete. Well, that ain't going to work either.
Well, I was
So I
exploring
sent him up-
options. That's what you call
I
it.
sent him to the maintenance shop to get billboards to put a backing. So this is why, because he didn't order the right stuff, and he gets a banner, and it looks better as a banner anyway. But so they had to spend, instead of spending 20 minutes, he had to spend 2 hours, and it killed him.
Yeah, I bet it did.
Killed
You,
him.
you all right,
The labor
Warren?
killed him.
You okay?
He's kind of
Let you
pale
know later.
He's kind of pale.
Yeah, I know later you will be.
Yeah.
So anyway,
Yeah, so let's get back
let's
to the
get
real.
back to the
Yeah,
2021.
Well, while you guys are here, I can see lots of
Why we're-
haulers are starting to come in for
Yeah.
tonight's practice
Yeah, you
session.
see, I can't see
But
that.
let's get
Yeah.
back to the 2021 Ford Escape that you had the first 5 names. How many did we have apply for it? How many played the game?
I never counted, but a lot. It was.
Dude.
It's a great, huge response. Now, what I want to tell everybody, you need to get out there now that these 5 are picked. Don't stop voting. Get out and vote for your local driver, because the one that gets the most votes is going to get a fire suit. The second one
What a
gets,
great idea.
gets a helmet. Who made that idea? Do you know who that was?
I don't know, but there's a lot of copycats in the world, but I know you thought of it first.
I'm sure I
That's
did.
great.
And third place is going to get either some tires or fuel. We're going to let them pick that. But so keep voting for your local driver to see who's going to win those prizes. Next thing is tomorrow at around, I'm going to guess noon, we're going to go live again. And we got 6 more winners of packages from hotel rooms, airport steakhouse. Thank you, Kevin Bowen. Anchor Inn. Thank you, Greg Flores.
Wow.
And all kinds of things. Those packages.
Charles
There's 6.
Griffin concessions here at the
There you go.
grandstands. He threw something in there on that.
So there's 6 of those prizes coming out too. The next thing,
including tickets to get in.
tickets to get
Yeah.
in. There's a whole
Yeah.
bunch of stuff in these packages.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So there's 6 more of those coming up tomorrow. So keep voting and keep yourself out there. And then there's going to be all kinds of prizes given away out here Saturday night. I can promise you that, because Lisa's already got it laid out in her in the office and ready to go with all that stuff too. So
Another reason we're doing the show here.
exactly. I want it out of there. So let's go through the 5 winners that are guaranteed a key so far Saturday night. And I guess the next thing is, you have to be here. So if you can't be here, Jesse's getting a hold of you to find that out. You got to be here. If not, we're going to draw. Say one of these doesn't show up, then we're going to draw 6 out of the stands.
Wow.
There you go.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
So the first lucky winner was Jennifer Ermey, Ermey. We didn't know how to pronounce that exactly. Ermey.
Ermey. Yep.
Rachel Murphy is number 2. Kelly Weil is number 3. Wanda Schroeder is number 4.
Wow. That's Jeremy Campbell's mother-in-law.
Is that who that is?
Yes.
Dwight Schroeder, who's started back racing in the early 60s, and him and Wanda have been here forever.
Wow.
Okay, so there we go.
Great supporters of racing.
And then the next one is Courtney Harris. You know Courtney?
Nope.
Okay, she's here in Hutch.
Oh,
I know
really?
Courtney.
Good. That's
Yes, I do
great.
know Courtney.
That's awesome.
So anyway, Jesse's getting a hold of you 5 winners. Be ready by your phone. Make sure you can be here Saturday night. And I would say, my personal opinion, you need to be here by 7 o'clock so we know you're in line and ready to go and all that kind of stuff too.
Well,
there's
hopefully we
our
get a
5
guy
winners.
or 2 in there. You know, that's all 5 females.
No. We thought that too.
Yeah, Kelly's a male.
Kaylee's a male,
Okay.
and
I hope Wanda's not another one.
no, that's it. I thought there was 2, but Kelly is a guy.
Okay, cool.
Okay, Kelly is a guy.
Okay, now, and I'm sure that the
Happy
ticket,
for
where
Wanda.
do they, that Josh is telling them how they get hold of their tickets to get in on Saturday and all of that.
I mean, Jesse.
That's what I said.
I said Josh, but that's okay.
I met Josh
Jesse,
Profit, I
same
think.
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
That's
okay,
close
let's
enough.
go another thing. See, Ray, we're going to give those 5 a ticket?
Oh, sure. They already have tickets. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so we'll have to get their tickets. I'll get Jesse on top of that too.
Yeah.
Of course, we'll have their name at the desk. They'll know people.
Yeah. They're going to need to
Okay,
come
they're
in
gonna-
off of State
that's-
Fair Road at entrance 7.
Yeah,
is
don't
where
go to
it's-
the box office because
Yeah.
they're not going to know what in the world you're
Right.
talking
They
about.
need to come in off of State Fair Road, exit 7. And right there'll be a sign that says check in. And that's where we'll do the 5 people right there.
Okay, so anyway, getting texts coming at me, all kinds of stuff coming at me here, but that's okay. So we get them free tickets. And then remember, the 10 people who get a key, you're still a winner whether you walk away with a car or
Yeah.
not. We've got a bag. It's full of stuff for you from all kinds of stuff there. So all 10 of you are going to be a winner no matter what happens. So you're not walking away empty-handed.
Each of them will have 2 tickets. Is what they'll have at the check-in to
Okay.
get in here. So there'll be 2 tickets per guest.
Okay, I'll let Jesse know that after the deal. He can contact them to come in State Fair Road, come in, get their 2 tickets from the
Exit 7, and come right there's a white rig, and it says there's a banner that says check-in.
And,
Okay, so you're doing the same check-in like you did last year.
Yes,
Yeah.
same
Okay.
thing.
and we
Right
might
here,
and
right
we
here on the
might
corner.
tell our listeners that if you're coming over to the fairgrounds, they've been digging up Plum Street behind the back
Yeah,
straightaway.
what-
It's down to 1 lane right now. State Fair Road, I believe, is now open. It's
Yeah.
been closed since Monday, but I think it opened today.
I'm guessing the way they're moving, it'll be done probably tomorrow.
Like
Everywhere.
I said, they picked the wrong day to be doing it, I thought,
Boy.
but that's all right.
Yeah. So if you run into a little traffic problem, probably your best way to come down is through that roundabout off of what is that street?
17th. 17th and Severance.
Yes. Yeah. That's probably your best way to come in, because that way, if
No,
if
that's not.
Plum
There's no,
Street is
no, that's not 17th. That's
no, I'm
Seven-
talking out here. I'm talking
17th
out here
is
by
up
the.
here.
Yeah, I'm talking State Fair Road, and then it goes on to, it goes east,
it's Severance, but it's going to be what, 24th or 25th?
24th or 5th. Yeah.
Yeah.
Come down there just to the and take that. What's the street at the stoplight on 17th to get over here to come to State Fair Road? 24th.
24th.
Is that
So-
it's not Severance, is it?
Yeah.
It
Severance
is?
Severance is the roundabout on 24th.
Okay, no. Well, that's what I'm talking about. That's
We
where you
know,
want to go.
we know they can get in on Main Street.
Or just come
At
in
the
on Main
fire
Street and
station.
come down.
Fire
I mean, that's-
station.
that's
comes
easy.
Come
straight
down,
east.
Mhm.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. All right. But there is a little road construction going on. In case you run into that, be aware that you might see it. And hopefully it'll be finished and all done. I know State Fair Road opened today, so it's accessible, but it hasn't been since Monday. And now then they're digging up Plum Street, but hopefully they've got
But,
that all done.
yeah, I mean, they had a lane open today each direction.
Yeah, they
so
did.
I'm sure it'll be open.
Okay. So here we are, guys. I didn't think it'd be here this quick, but we're ready to go.
Yeah. We're getting ready to finish up hot laps tonight. An opportunity to work on the racetrack again, and the racers to check things and see how gears and stuff like that. The first opportunity, and so this is it. And then tomorrow it becomes serious.
Okay, so let's go through what's tomorrow, because I don't even have tomorrow in my head, because all I know that I got tomorrow is just a little hot lapping in there,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
That's all I got.
absolutely.
So, hey, yeah, this way, I got it.
Just flip me off.
Anyway, I get. You're gonna believe some things that come across that on the other side of that camera.
Thank goodness it's on the other side, right?
Yeah.
I could have swore that's a Pat Gilmer sighting. That was unbelievable.
So
Tomorrow-
anyway, let's go through tomorrow night.
Gates open at 5:30. Hot lap 6:30. Race time 7:30.
Hot lap 6, aren't we? Gates
Huh?
open at 5. Hot laps at 6. Race time 7:30.
There you go.
Somewhere in there.
That's where it's been.
What's
But
racing?
anyway,
What's racing tomorrow?
305s.
305 sprint cars.
complete show for them and the stock cars.
Stock
Super
cars.
stocks.
Super stock.
Super
isn't it?
stocks.
Yeah.
Super stock
And-
sprint cars.
So is that the David Blockers? So we can clarify.
Yes,
Is that
yes,
those
yes.
guys?
The
Okay.
Shrocks.
Yeah, those guys.
Jared
yeah.
Reimer.
Yeah, yeah, okay.
Over here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we crown those two champions tomorrow
We'll
night.
crown those
Correct.
two champions tomorrow
Yes.
night. They'll run a complete show.
Anybody else racing tomorrow night?
The AAA modified / rookie modified / IMCA style modified. They're all racing tomorrow night. They'll run qualifying heat races, and then they run a qualifier,
Yeah,
also a qualifier feature.
Top 20 cars come out of that and do a feature.
And then the
Yeah.
Kansas Antique Racers will be here tomorrow night. They'll put on a little exhibition in between, or while we're waiting for the features or not.
And once again, all that will depend on the weather conditions. I think we're going to be all right, but they certainly haven't been our friend. Talking earlier in the week with 40-50% chance of rain, but that leaves us as good a chance as the rain has. So I'm comfortable.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be raining most of the morning throughout the early afternoon. Be out here around 3:30, and now allow us
Perfect. You don't have
plenty
to
of
get
time.
the water trucks out.
Yeah,
man.
allow us plenty of time. I
Yeah.
talked to Ross Jansen. I told C-Ray, I
Yeah.
talked to him this morning, and he kind of looked at it a little more, and looks like the rain will be out here early afternoon. It looks like we should be able to get it.
one year we ran the Nationals. It rained in the morning and early afternoon and
Yes.
quit, and that was the best racetrack
That's-
I think I've ever seen.
That was the
here.
year Kevin Swindell and Jeremy Campbell. Jeremy
I
Campbell
think that's
driving for Gary
Kevin-
Swinson.
Yeah, yep.
And those two went at it, and Swindell hit a implement tire with 3 to go, battling with Campbell.
Yeah.
Here at the Kansas State Fairgrounds, live right now. We practice tonight from 6 to 9. Track is pretty. Phil, you guys, not to jump as we'll get into the schedule here. We've talked about Thursday, tomorrow already, but you guys practiced. Jake was out on the track last Sunday.
Yes.
Talk about it. What did he say? What did he see? What did he think?
Well, we went out for, I think we went out 4 times. The first time we went out, if you'll believe it or not, we broke a right front shock on the first 2 laps.
Really?
Yeah. And
Get it all the way today.
yeah, exactly. That's what I thought too. So that's what kind of happened there. So we didn't get a good test on that. We went out 3 more times and I had him go 5 laps at a time, just kind of setting things in and stuff like that. And I don't know if you watched, I stood in every corner. I didn't stand in 2, but stand in each corner, kind of listen to the car, see what it was doing. And I tell you, the way the cars are looking there, like you said, it's a different look.
Really?
It's a different look.
2 has
It's,
always been notorious to suck you
Suck
right
you
into the wall,
Uh-huh.
Yep.
coming out of it. Is it still there?
I don't know.
We all know till we get
There's
them
the first lie of the program, folks,
get 'em
right there.
side by side.
That is the first. Chalk it up.
Real quick, there was a bunch of tweets and stuff on social media today. A lot of people had seen it. C-Ray, question to you. There was rumors that they are closing the fairgrounds after this race to eliminate racing here at the Kansas State Fairgrounds. Do you know anything about it?
No. In
Okay.
racing, there's always rumors. We thought when the insurance company requested or didn't request, they told us we needed to get the board and the chicken wire that we had around the top above the wall. They wanted it removed. And we thought right then that a lot of people would start a rumor that they were tearing the place down. My philosophy is I've always only been here on a 1-year contract and didn't want anything longer than that, didn't need it. But
Yeah, I saw that.
Okay.
the whole thing is, why would you eliminate something that brings people to the city? They get rent, they get the concession money, they get state money, they get camping money. There's a lot of things they get for this weekend that they won't have last week or the next week. And so if they don't have a game plan to totally take this out, which would take a lot of money to remove all the concrete and stuff that's here, and do that, and also to build something new. I can't imagine that the whole world wouldn't know what the game plan is before anything ever happens.
Well, this is what I'm going to tell you. You're right. It's going to take a lot of money to tear it down. And I would put a lot of money up to say this isn't the last race that's going to be here at the Hutch
I agree.
Fairgrounds. Okay.
I would totally agree.
There's,
They got a building here they condemned. They can't afford to tear down.
that's correct. So
Well,
that's
they
what I'm
Can't
saying.
tear
There's
it down.
rumors.
It's a
get started.
historical landmark.
Yeah, right. Yeah. But, they did announce a new fair manager coming in the 1st
Is he-
of August today.
Have they?
They
Okay,
announced
today?
it this morning. He's from New Mexico. He's running a civic center down there, and used to be the fair manager at Fargo, North Dakota, where they had a half-mile racetrack that they raced on weekly. And he's familiar. C-Ray knows a little bit more about this than I do.
Yeah.
He's familiar enough with racing that he asked the racers, what can we do to make this a better situation? They took the half mile and made it a 3/8.
Yeah. So whether he was a supporter of it, I don't know, but he was certainly there when it happened, when they decided half mile, they could make better use of everything and the racers would like it better. And so they built a 3/8 mile racetrack at Fargo for North Dakota State Fairgrounds. But who knows what he'll do? I'm sure we'll have an opportunity to meet the people, and we can only hope for the best. That's all we can do.
Real quick, Vince Vieira, a friend of yours, Warren, says the road from 23rd and 7th to 17th and Plum, they will be working on it till Friday. They'll be finished Friday.
Wow. Okay, so coming over tomorrow night, why be aware. Be aware.
Better come in on Main Street.
That's right.
Or 30th Street, excuse me.
Yep. Use 30th Street to Main Street to the entrance, and come in.
Okay.
That'll be your best deal. Okay, so Thursday
Thanks,
night
Vince.
we've talked to thank you, Vince. We've talked about Thursday night. Now let's talk about Friday night, when the 40 years since it's been that in competition, a non-wing open wheel car has been here on the Kansas State Fairgrounds.
Before we talked about that, Wendy Martinez says we're coming all the way down from Enid, Oklahoma to see the event. So
That's
thanks for that.
outstanding, Wendy. We appreciate
we
that.
already got a couple of Enid cars here tonight.
So, but anyways, 42 years,
40
I think.
years.
Yeah.
40 years it's been since, and that dates back to the super modifieds.
Yeah.
And boy, we can all go back to those days. And my favorite race cars.
I know they are, and I
love them.
I wasn't around then, but I've seen those that are restored, just pretty, and the sound they make. It's amazing.
Great. That's back when they used to have 76, 68 cars in one division, and that one division used to qualify time trial on Saturday afternoon. Then it was over. Show was over until Sunday. Come back and watch it all. There was C-Ray can vouch for this more than I can. Back then I was 13 years old, 10, 11, 12, 13, whatever it is.
So what was I, 19?
Yeah, I'll go with that. Yeah, that's probably pretty right.
It's the first fact he's got right in 2 nights.
But
he's telling stories. Last night we all went out to dinner. Mom and Dad
Where'd you go?
went to Candle Club and everything. And
They serve that gin there.
that was what I was doing there.
my bar tab reflects that there was a lot of gin bottles.
I didn't call it the Candle Club. In fact, I came in through the smoking room.
Yeah, but
I didn't know you
anyway,
smoke.
Huh?
I didn't know you smoke.
I don't.
I do.
Oh.
I'm
And there was a lot
cigar.
of people in there that did.
Well,
They,
that's what he wants
they could
cigar.
tell I
That's it.
looked like an elephant and a monkey.
But anyways, Warren's telling stories of my dad after about 3 Tanqueray double.
Hey, and I got to apologize too. Something to you. When we pulled in here Sunday, me and Jack were walking the track, checking everything out. I had no idea that was your dad up on that.
Oh, it's
topic.
okay. I didn't want to bother you. I knew you guys were focused. I don't do that.
No, but I felt after I realized that you posted something that was your dad, I went,
Yeah.
Scott, I had no idea.
It's no big deal. It's
Well,
good.
don't
It's
worry
good.
about it, Phil, because Scott moved Dave and I 3 times last
They
night.
would not shut up. But anyways, Warren's telling a story, and C-Ray, we put C-Ray at the end of this because we call him the Godfather. C-Ray is down there going, "It's not how it went. It's not how it went." It was great.
My stories are a little more animated. He gets right to the point.
Yeah,
I
get
got to blow it up a little bit and color it up a little, and let's fill it in.
But anyways,
Things like
Friday
that.
night, non-wing sprint cars
Non-wing
along with
sprint cars.
your 2 qualifiers for the
Okay, so
NCRA modifieds.
Let's talk 2 heat races, line up one way, and then invert and go in again,
No, I'm
right?
going to draw 2 times.
Double draw.
Double draw.
Double draw.
Okay, what happened to the qualifying?
Because, I never got it totally done. You forgot to mention it to me when we done the last show. I'm kind of like you. I've had a few things on my mind. And then Scott took us out last night. I totally forgot.
See, there you go.
Yeah.
That'll KO you when you get home there.
It won't be. You won't run the same cars both heat races.
Okay, so
race
you're
against
gonna
the
draw
same-
each time.
yeah, both times. And,
Passing points.
Yep.
Passing points.
How many you locking in for the A?
And we're going to lock probably 16.
Yeah.
I would
So will you
imagine
run a
at least
qualifier?
16. Yeah. Not tomorrow. Not Friday night.
No.
If you got double heats and that's all it is, and you draw for 2 different heat races, you run the double heats, and then that will be where you go to the 2 features on Saturday night.
Because see, we've also got championship feature for the AAA / rookies / IMCA.
And the late
So you could be locked in
And the
Friday
late
night
models.
and be ready for the
Yeah.
50 lapper.
Okay, so now the next thing is
qualifier.
I got a question, and Melissa answered, but I answered my guy back
That
already.
guy that flipped me off.
B-Mod. USRA B mods and IMCA B mods can run in that.
Yes, they can run as a rookie modified or AAA.
They just have to
And
follow their
also-
rules of their
right,
class.
Correct. And then there will be then on Saturday night there will be a division for the B mods. So they actually could come in here and run with the AAA on Thursday and Friday night, and then run as a B mod on Saturday night. So,
Okay.
yeah.
So there
That's
we
all
go.
Friday night. So on that Friday night, let's just clear that up again. It'll be a complete show for the non-wing USAC Oklahoma Missouri Sprint Car Series, and a championship feature for the AAA Modifieds, which is what we're going to call it, with the rookies and IMCA and all that. The
Double
late models
qualifiers.
come in to run heat races and a qualifier and double heat races for the NCRA Modifieds.
That's right. And
That's
the
all
Kansas
Friday.
Antique Racers again.
Well, they're on display.
It's a show
They're
and
on
tell.
display.
Yeah, show and tell.
They're on display.
Yeah, and you'd ask that question. The AAA and also the late models, they do get a qualifier, but they don't get as much money on Saturday night or their feature night. So they get part of their money the first night and the rest the second. By you guys do it, when I say you guys, the modifieds, the regular modifieds, by you doing 225s, I thought it was very important we put all the money in there so that you guys, so all the way down to at least 10th place, you get $1,000.
So now
Pretty
we
cool.
kind of
2,000 to
jumped a little
win,
bit ahead.
1,800 for
Huh?
second,
We kind of
17
jumped
for
a little
third.
ahead on the
Yep.
225s
So
to
yeah.
Saturday.
Right, yes.
Yeah, that's going to
But
be
that's-
Saturday.
Yeah, Saturday, okay. But that's the reason we're not doing a qualifier for that modified
Right,
division.
right. You'll run two modified qualifying heat
Right,
races
yes.
on Friday night. Then we move to Saturday, which moves the start time to 7 o'clock. Of course, Thursday and Friday we start at 7:30. Grandstand opens at 5, hot laps at 6. Grandstand opens at 5, hot laps at 6, race time 7 Saturday. Saturday, we bring in the B mods. You've got championship features for the NCRA modifieds, for the late models, and a 50-lap feature event for the NCRA modifieds.
And the stock
And the stock cars
Yeah.
come in and run a complete show.
correct. yeah.
Stock cars being the thumpers, you could equate to a Scott Miller Granzella from Salina. The Coors Light stock cars in Salina would be on Saturday,
Correct.
the equation on that. But let's get to this 50-lap race. What was it? Probably back in 40 years ago was the last time they ran a 50-lap race here, wasn't it?
I don't know if you go back 40 on that because I mean
Maybe not, yeah.
But it's been a long time. It's definitely it would have to go back into the 90s, I'm sure, since we did a 50 lapper. You know, this thing got really atrocious when we were doing the Sunday afternoons with the tires and the heat and the sand and everything, and that was part of why we moved to Saturday night, was to try to make track condition better and better for the fans and for everybody. And hopefully this weekend we're going to see even a little better conditions for the racers.
It should be at, the 50-lap feature event is what I'm excited about. Now, we are going to stop at 25.
Yes.
Why are we going to do that? Some people want to know, why can't we just run 50? Why are we going to stop at 25?
Because everybody is not on gasoline. If they all were on gasoline, we probably could run a 50 lapper nonstop. But some of them are still on alcohol, some are on gas, the different things like that, and the opportunity to switch everything over. You know, they have to change gas lines, carburetors, they have to change everything. And so that's not what this game is about. We want everybody to be as involved as we can. Plus the fact, I would much rather know what the tire wear is at the end of 25 as to have an issue with 5 laps to go and 10 cars. We spend an hour because we keep blowing tires, you know, and have that kind of a situation. So this way we can take the fuel on, and if somebody needs to make a little adjustment to their car, don't care. It'll be an open red.
So,
just like-
and you're going to allow,
it's
what is it, Scott? 5 minutes, you guys said?
Yeah.
Once every car is stopped,
Okay.
will the clock will start.
Yeah.
And nobody
So-
can touch your car till the final car is stopped.
And it's
Okay.
it's like it's an open red, and the only penalty is if they change a tire or tires, they'll have to go to the
Right.
rear. And if everybody chooses to change a tire, then
I-
whoever's leading at
And
25 will
I'd like to ask the car owner.
I'd like you to
know,
also.
you got another practice tonight
Yep.
where you'll probably get some more laps in than what you did the other night. The other night was kind of see how the track reacted to the car setup.
Yep.
You'll tweak again tonight a little bit.
Yep.
But how many scenarios do you have going into Saturday night of what you want to do, possibly depending on what tire wear and all that stuff? What's the scenarios? You don't have to tell me the specifics, but multiple scenarios for what I understand.
I do. I've got several of them
Yeah.
working, and I have been contemplating so many different things. And it's going to determine, where does Jake qualify after the 2 heat races? Where's he got to start in that feature? Okay. And then depending on where he's setting at lap 20, what I'm going to tell him to do. And then when he comes in on that pit stop, what we're going to do. And, and then I'm not going to pay attention to what everybody else is doing. I'm going to worry about what I want to do to my car, because I don't want to get.
Because you know how your car is going to react.
Yeah, I do. And so tonight is another test night to we've done some things to the car already from some Sunday from what we didn't like today. So we're going to do a little change in there, but it could be I don't change any tires. It could be I change all four.
Now you guys practiced last Sunday, and everybody that's probably watching this show, or some people that don't know or have heard of something, this place has been notorious over 111 years, because that's how old this racetrack is. Turns 111 this year, for eating up tires. Of course, a lot of that was afternoon programs. A lot of that was the sand in there. The Murphy Tractor and Equipment came till this. You guys didn't run a ton of laps last Sunday, but did you run enough laps to see if there was anything going on with the tires?
No, did not.
Okay.
No,
right.
we went out and did 5 laps 3 times.
Okay.
Is what we did. We went out just enough to settle things in, see where it's at, that kind of thing. Hopefully tonight maybe something can change. I don't know what. I got a game plan in my head, but again, I got about 3 scenarios what I want to do tonight. And see where we're at, and it's going to determine where you're at with the track and what you've got going on there, how many cars are out there tonight, what I'm going to do. But I got a game plan of what I want.
There was no rooster of sand.
To go over the hood. Yeah.
Spraying last Sunday night. I don't know if it's because we didn't have enough cars out there or what the reason was, but there wasn't any, and there wasn't nothing blowing down the front straightaway. I did notice that.
Yeah, I noticed that very quickly too. And like I said before, when Jackie go down the back straight of the front straightaway, it was just like a wind tunnel going up, sand going on the top of the car.
You could watch it. Yeah.
And so I'll tell you another thing. My air cleaner is completely clean because I made him stay away from anybody in front of him. My air cleaner is completely clean.
Good.
Wow.
So, I was tickled to death at all the dips and humps on both straightaways, the back straightaway and the front. Actually, it was pretty smooth sailing from the racers, I thought, also.
Yep. So anyway, so what have you been doing today to the track? Just watering?
No, we sheep footed the bottom half. That seems to be where we had the issues.
We're starting soft, a little soft.
Still a little soft, so we'll still continue to work at water, sheep foot, and blade. Keep blading back and forth, tighten it up. And, I feel very confident we're better tonight than we was Sunday, and I feel it will even be better tomorrow than we were today. Every day that I get an opportunity, we haven't run on diesel fuel again and put another 50 in that grader today. And so I think as long as we can continue to work, I think it'll do nothing but get better.
I agree.
I want to remind everybody, stop by O'Reilly Auto Parts, any of the area located, O'Reilly Auto Parts, and pick up your tickets and save $5 if you buy them here at the Grandstand box office. It's going to cost you general admission $20, age 12 and up. Stop by an O'Reilly Auto Parts. It's going to cost you $15, age 12 and up. 11 and under, get in free. There is no reserve seating.
I'm going to tell you one more thing. This is worth coming in and looking at what we've got here with this Hoosier trailer, the Mel Hambelton.
Thing's beautiful.
Man,
My God, this thing's beautiful.
Trailer, the big equipment that's sitting here already. This is big time operation is what it is.
And I say it's about time that it got big time with this event.
Yes,
because this event,
that was the nice attitude.
Just a minute about 65 years
not a race.
Of something.
Yeah,
it's an event. It is. And let's talk. How Knoxville is going to have their what? It isn't their 65th. I know that.
Kings Royal's coming up in 48 or 47, I believe. I mean,
you go through dirt track racing and find me something that's over 65 years that's been consecutive.
Yeah, I think Knoxville's like 61 or 62.
It's close. I know that, but and that speaks not only to the racetrack but to the racers, to Jack Merrick and yourself, because you're the only 2 promoters of this event. What I found kind of interesting, Phil, you're going to like this. First race. The first Grand National was held at Taft Stadium in Oklahoma City.
Okay.
All right. The drivers did not get paid for that race.
Okay.
During the feature event, the promoter confiscated all the money and left town while the feature race was going.
Somebody find him.
I'm sure there was a trail going out of town, but not. This is a fact. You can go to Bob Lawrence. He's got a great website, Auto Racing History of Kansas. Yeah. And it documents this, that during that feature event at Taft Stadium, the promoter left with the money, and when the drivers were finished, there was nothing. They did not get paid. Fred Embry back that up here in Hutch.
You don't have to go back 65 years. That happened a few years ago with an indoor midget race program in Kansas City here about 10 years ago, and the guys that raced in that program, they didn't ever get paid either. So it can happen.
But
You
that's
know,
and
it can certainly happen.
and to spin off of that, that's where I say a shout out to Jack Merrick, who brought the race from Taft Stadium in Oklahoma City to the Kansas State Fairgrounds, because he was the promoter then of Dodge City and here at the Kansas State Fairgrounds. Then in 1977, you took over, I think it was.
The year after the
78.
fire, so it'll be 75.
75, okay.
Yeah.
And you guys have been the only two promoters to do this event. And this event deserves things like this Hoosier trailer that Mel Hambelton Ford has put together. I mean, just stunning.
The fuel semi, everything it's here.
It's and you look at the history of this event. Who has raced here? You've got go back to Terry Phillips' dad, Larry Phillips, now in the NASCAR Hall of Fame, raced here. In fact, he's won this event 3 times in the late models. Billy Moyer Sr., when he was driving for Bill Day Motorsports. We're going way back here now. Came here and won this event. Then you've got for a long time, it was just open wheels and late models. Mm-hmm. Then when you took over, you introduced some of the local divisions to come in, and it's been playing off of that. And now we've got, 8 divisions that are going to compete here this week?
Yep, that's correct.
So I think it's just about time that, like, Mel Hambelton Ford can step this thing up to a big deal. They really can, and they have already. Wow. I mean, how many places are going to give away a 2021 Ford Escape?
Exactly.
Not many.
No, I don't know of any.
No.
Not many.
Well, just to give you an example, last year or 2 years ago at the King's Royal, the 50-50, the half that won it was about $32,000 for their half. This is almost like the King's Royal. We're giving away over $30,000 car.
And that would be kind of fun if we could do that here in Kansas, do a 50-50. When you used to, half the money went somewhere and the other half was somebody won it, like they did Chili Bowl in Tulsa. Because that you don't think that could get unbelievable?
Oh, yeah.
We can't do a 50-50?
I don't think we can yet.
It's supposed to go to a nonprofit. We just haven't had nobody. The state canceled. They kind of cracked down on it for a while, and I'm not real sure where that stands.
We may want to address that next year and see if that's possible, because you do that 50-50 each night.
Get a team,
so
get a nonprofit group that would like to participate. And see
that would be something. That could be a lot of fun. Could be a lot of fun.
Nonprofit could be the purse. That's what I'm talking about.
Golf game. So, Phil, do we need to call out our 5 people again?
Let's do it again.
Wanda Schrader's watching right now.
Congratulations, Wanda. That'll be fantastic.
Yeah, let me get it pulled up here again. And sorry. Josh texted to me before I left.
Vicky Huntley says Mel Hambelton Ford is just strictly awesome.
I love that.
Yeah.
Well, absolutely.
Okay. First winner we pulled out of the electronic drawing was Jennifer. How'd you say that again?
Ermery.
Yeah,
Ermery.
So,
yeah. So
Jennifer, congratulations. Rachel Murphy, congratulations. Kelly Weil, congratulations. Wanda Schroeder and Courtney Harris is our 5 winners. Scott, you want to post that up?
I am, buddy. Yeah.
That's our lucky 5 winners. Now, remember, tomorrow around noonish time, we're going to get on live again, and we got 6 prizes we're going to give away for hotels, Airport Steakhouse. Thank Kevin Bowen. Anchor In, thanks Greg Flores, and the concession stand guy again.
Charlie Griffin.
Charlie Griffin's going to do that.
Not everyone gets hotel.
No, they're packages. There's 6 different. There's 6 different packages.
Yeah. So.
Well, I think maybe it's 3 different packages, 2 of each. Is how it is. I think.
4 and 2 is what I was.
You think it's 4 and 2?
Yeah,
Okay.
But
just know there's 6.
I just wanted not everybody gets a free room. And, and stuff like that. But I'll promise you, every one of them is certainly worth getting involved with, because it's an opportunity that not everybody gets.
Okay, and then keep voting, because we're still trying to have a drawing for the local driver that gets the most votes, and who gets the most votes is going to win a fire suit. Second place is going to win a helmet, and the third place is going to pick between tires or fuel, whichever one he wants to have, and that's for the local driver. So get out there and vote for your local drivers to see who can get the most votes for that situation. We'll give that stuff away Saturday night also.
And something we haven't talked about is what Lisa and you guys did from Mel Hambelton Ford last year up there in the grandstands. It was a surprise to me, but you said, hey, Hardy, have them look underneath their seat and see. This could happen again.
It might.
You never know. We don't want to let anything out of the bag.
Got a little spin on it maybe this year, too.
That's there.
Yeah, because everybody's going to be looking under their seat now, Pards.
How come
Anyway,
we need the ice cream truck here today. It'd be nice to have an ice cream cone here today.
I didn't think about
I
that.
know it's going to be here.
We should have did that, shouldn't we?
Yeah,
But that's
yeah.
all right.
That's all right. Yeah.
Got a pace truck coming too.
Yeah, we got a
Oh, we got a pace truck.
Are we
pace truck
are we doing what do you call it, tryouts for the pace truck this year? Or are we going to hire the same guy back?
I think he's just on probation.
Okay, that's good. Because I like that
Well,
guy.
since you're talking about wrecks, I got here this afternoon and I was putting up billboards. But while I had a moment to myself that I wasn't working out in
This
this,
ought to be good.
I saw Phil standing over by the wall.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did. I saw you. You didn't think anybody saw you.
I wasn't here.
I saw you. I saw you standing over by, and I scratched my head and I thought, is that? Could it be? Would he tell us why he was there?
I wasn't there. So see, you're fibbing again.
This is the way the stories went last night. And I had to do, you can do the same. Just shake
We're
your
going to
head.
get it, folks.
I
We're
can-
gonna
I
get
can
it. One of
attest
these
he
times-
wasn't
One
there.
of these days, we're
Then
going to
you
get
can,
it.
Then you can clear it up. You know.
One of these days,
Yeah.
we're going to get
All
it.
right, let's wrap this up.
All
Is it
right.
time to go?
Get close.
Getting close. Yeah, it is. isn't
Yeah,
it?
we got.
Anyway,
stuff to do.
everybody, thanks for watching everything. Stay tuned for all the more exciting stuff we have coming. 6 more winners tomorrow at noon. Congratulations to the Lucky 5 already.
Yep. They are Jennifer Emery, Rachel Murphy, Kelly Weil, Wanda Schroeder, Courtney Harris. Congratulations to all 5 of you.
Exactly. So
And
make
don't
sure
forget, they come to Gate 7.
Gate
That's
7,
it.
pick up your 2 tickets. And Jesse Garcia from Big Corner Creative will be calling you to confirm. You need to be here. I would say be here by 7 o'clock Saturday night. So we're ready to go. Then everybody pack the stand Saturday night and get registered. We'll have tickets everywhere for everybody to drop, several different places for you to register. And we're going to take 5 out of the stands, and those 10 are going to go down, and one lucky winner is going to start that car and drive away.
That's going to be great. I want to see him do one lap,
Yeah.
a victory
Well, I
lap.
almost thought about making it a pace vehicle, but I thought about doing it. But then I said, I got something better. I got something better coming.
I'm sure you do. If
Yeah.
it's happening, it's
Well, they
gonna
do got to
happen.
get a lap and honk and wave.
Yeah.
They
Well,
gotta
they
do
gotta
that.
do
Before
that.
we get out of here, though,
Well,
we'll
the
say a
other 9
special-
losers will throw stuff at them.
No, they won't, because they're winning
Oh, that's
some
right. They
great
got good.
prizes.
There's
winning
no
some-
losers in
all
this
10
deal.
of those people down on the front straightaway are going to
Yeah.
get some great things. But
Yeah.
I want to say a special thank you for our sponsors at Round the Track, the Kansas State Fair coming up September 10th through the 19th right here in Hutch. Of course, Wichita Tire and Alignment, Park City, Bill's Built Race Cars, and Murphy Tractor and Equipment. Big thank you going out to those people. Guys, let's go practice.
All right. Sounds
Let's go
good.
make it happen.
Good luck to you. Thanks again for everything. Appreciate
Well, guys,
you very
thank It's
much.
a great partnership, very much.
Absolutely.
Let's make it fun. Really? Cards?
Oh, he's
Whatever.
in the club. You got finally drew blood and became blood brothers.
Look who's there, your driver.
There he is.
Looking
Better be
pretty
ready.
dapper, too.
Yeah,
Better be ready. Got that Hurries Your Purple on. All right, gentlemen, let's go have some fun.
that's it.
Good night, everybody.